Act, listen, right? And Act, this is why, right, bro, is I go so hard for you, right? And these even like, for example, right, like me going like as hard as I go for you, it's not really about you, right? Is I understand that you represent the escape route from going through that gatekeeper door. And I know
you're so smart for that. Like I've always knew that. Like I don't think you're like, I think sometimes people look at it and they're like, yo, Flakko just be on Act, and I'm like, no. Like y'all are stupid and not realizing that Flakko is realizing that, hey, listen,
if you fall, we fall.
Yeah, like, hey, because I'm ahead of the pack.
Yeah.
They're not dying for the guy ahead of the pack.
Yeah.
They're just saying, hey, listen, he's forging the path. We're going to support him because with his success or with him existing, we exist. They've been waiting for the moment when they're like, yo, you remember the little losers that thought they could do media without? There's a time that the quote unquote journalists were trying to pop back up, where they were trying to call people like me and you. They were trying to say, oh, all we report is fake shit. Their thing was, hey, remember all them losers? Now everybody needs to come to us because it's a constant fight over market share.
Yeah, and Act, listen. Also, too, is like, let's not get it like fucked up though, right? Like, I'm popping my shit and I'm being like this, like defiant nigga, because Act is like to bury it, right? Again, Act is the only one. Again, don't get it fucked up. Act is the only nigga out of all of us who has the resources to withstand with that, right? Once Act gets out the picture, Act represents everything right now about the internet nigga who's trying to be defiant. Once Act gets out the picture, none of us have the resources like to withstand a Diddy, a revolt. The fuck?
So we have,
out of here.
So we have Carisha who she's trying to get fresh from me recently, and she did the most sucker thing ever, which you never think somebody in hip hop would do, especially someone who's talking that street shit. Because she keeps saying, "Come outside, come outside." You know what she did? What? She tagged everybody who she thinks I'm in business with. She also tagged Rumble. Now here's the thing: Rumble is a place in the Sebastian of free speech, and Rumble is like, yo, listen. We're fucking with you. Of course. We're not gonna let a couple little daisies come in and be like, hey, cancel Act, or hey, terminate his contract. No, we're fucking with him. Okay? We don't have to agree with every word that he says, but we do know he's here for a greater good, and we fuck with that. That is one of the, like, you know, and everybody that's in this independent struggle, you're gonna get there where the alliances you're gonna have is the ones that are gonna be like, yeah, I get that y'all don't like certain shit that Flakko says, but we fuck with Flakko and what he represents. So you're not gonna get us. But you see, the cancel culture is like is the whip that they get people in line with, right?
Absolutely.
Yo, hey, he ain't acting right. Get him in line. You know what I mean? I remember when I had to apologize to Chrissy Teigen. I remember it felt like it was D-Day at motherfucking Complex. They were basically like, hey, you got to apologize to her. You know, and they were just saying all these things, and I was just like, well, why can't I be genuine in this? And they were like, no. It was almost like, yo, you need to do what the status quo says you should do.
Buck dance, boy.
And I remember I was so unwilling to do it, and I remember talking to Nadeska, and I was just like, yo, and I said, Nadeska, I'll apologize, but I'll apologize for how I spoke about a woman for you. I can't apologize for her.
Listen, Act. You spoke to the wrong person in regards to that conversation. Because that person works for, listen, that person is an agent for the infrastructure, right? Listen, bro.
I love the Nadeska. I love the Nadeska.
I ain't never heard a controversial opinion from Jinx, Nadeska, Speedy Mormon, Nala Simone, or nobody else up there.
You like Nala Simone?
No, I love all those people, but, right? No, but.
That's Charlamagne's protege.
Bro, I love Nyla. But I'm saying, right, is if we all are recognizing what the issue is, and me and Ack is screaming, hey, yo, this shit is fucked up, and you niggas are being exalted up, well, y'all have a duty as well to say, yo, this is fucked up, we not rocking with this. And if they are silent, then we have to treat them as the enemy as well.
Hey, by the way, you know what's so interesting about that? Cal Williams said something so funny. He said, there's 100 gates, but we keep seeing the same gatekeepers.
Facts.
And I was like, that's actually a really great point.
Listen,
you know what I mean? It's like,
come on, listen, bro. The iHeartMedia channel, bro, dominates this culture. And here's what I mean, right? Man, listen, bro. we see these niggas go from Apple Music, Complex, Spotify, and Amazon, and they get shows every year that flops. Listen, to get a show in May, that show flop by fucking August, and get a new show, right? And that shit flop by January. Get a new show again by March. That shit flop. I'm like, hey yo, these niggas get opportunities. I'm being real. Listen,
Flakko, who you talking about?
Hey, we see the iHeartMedia bots. The iHeartMedia.
No. Again, we got to name some names, Flakko.
Listen, man. I ain't calling names. I'm just saying, right? Is we see the same bots who how for example, Jinx and Nadeska done had like 2-3 shows that flopped, right? In the last 3-4 years. But they get opportunities after opportunities, but I love them, right? I'm just saying this, right? Of course. Listen, bro, I'm keeping Nadeska's right?
Talented though. She's talented, brother.
She's talented, yes, but she has an obligation to use that talent, right? To say, hey, yo, you Carisha, please don't deserve that award, bro. I'm gonna say, hey, yo, Speed Mormon, hey, yo, Carisha, please. Nah, that's a abomination. Hey, yo, hold up now. Like, why y'all doing this, right? For example, right? So look, we see, right, time after time, right? And it's the castration of Charlamagne the God has sent a powerful message to Speedy, to Jinx, to Nyla, to Nadeska, right?
It should be the castration.
Sure. Look, right? So look, Charlamagne came in. No, listen, Charlamagne came in as a nigga who ain't know how to act, right?
Yeah.
As somebody who was defiant, right? Now, hey, guess what though?
Yeah.
Now, and it was cool when he was saying the wild shit and it was for views, right? But the minute that he thought that he could get out of line and out of bounds and go against one of those people, he got fired. Like this.
I used to with the Breakfast Club.
No. Wait,
before that.
Yeah, right? And he got fired for speaking up against Jay-Z. Right? Fired instantly. So that was the moment where he realized, oh shit, I'm not above this program, my nigga. Right? I have to fall in line. And since then, Charlamagne had fell in line, right? And again, if you are a Speedy Mormon and you see, bruh, like they can get rid of Charlamagne when he had the hottest show on that network.
I think Charlamagne thing is like self-induced though. Like it's odd with this. All right, so I'll give a breakdown of the Charlamagne thing I've never really said before, and I love him as someone who definitely helped me early on, and also somebody I still look up to him.
But I think he beats your back in every chance he gets.
Okay, that might be true, but I definitely say this. He was great at one thing. Mm-hmm. And he was great at being this cultural conversationist that would give these hot takes that just was not PC.
Okay.
And, what I fear is that whatever allegations against him that was surfacing, it is corporate conglomerate partners forced him to get in line because they were saying, hey, with these allegations and the times are changing where you got to call a tranny her or whatever she want to be called, or he, it was basically saying you need to act accordingly. Here's the problem with what I think about his transition. He's pivoted to politics, but the optics ain't matching. Because Charlamagne, while he was on the radio, he acted like the ignorant dummy who was funny. The thing with political analysis is that we don't want political analysis from someone we don't think is smarter than us. No one thinks Charlamagne is smarter than us. And that's the problem. When you go to what do you call it again? A Jon Stewart seems like someone who could even be president. He seems super smart.
Sure.
And that's my only thing. I think Charlamagne, by the way, I don't think Charlamagne's dumb. I think he played the dummy to get jokes.
Yeah.
And that's why now people are having a hard time taking him serious when he's in a serious role. Not saying he was being a caricature.
Wait though, right? So then, okay. So now if right?
Yeah.
That at some point there was a message from the higher ups that came down that says, "Hey, nigga, you gotta relax right here," and he complied.
That's his best friend, by the way.
Right? Hey,
you know that's his best friend.
Listen, he
paid his bill.
Hey, listen, Trav, listen, bro. After this, we doing a podcast, my nigga. I bet.